So hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Aqua Station. So in this video I am going to discuss about the easiest freshwater fish to breed in your home aquarium. So the first fish which comes to our list is guppy fish. So guppies are live bearers fish so that the babies are born fully formed and the fry tends to have very high fry survival rates. All it takes to breed guppy is moderately clean water and at least one males and two females. So second fish in the list is platyfish. So platies are also live bearer fish and can be easily bred, but unlike guppies who rarely eat their youngs, platy actively hunt their fry. Because of this, newborn platy survival rate tends to be very low unless their aquarium has dense floating plants and a numerous hiding place. However, if a female is placed in a breeding tank and removed immediately after giving birth, then the survival rate of the fry will be high in platyfish. So the third fish which comes to our mind is any varieties of mollyfish. So unlike guppies and platies, the mollyfish are also live bearer. This means that they will carry the eggs inside their body, and like guppies they are a great breeder. It takes up to 30 to 45 days after fertilization for the fry to be released, although one single female can release up to 50 to 70 babies. So the fourth fish is swordtail fish. So swordtail fish are also live bearer fish just like the previous fish on the list. The swordtail fish will breed actively, but the fry should be separated in a breeding tank and grow them there, or make sure that there is a lot of vegetation in your tank where the fry will be able to hide. So the fifth fish in the list is convict cinglet or zebra cinglet. So one of the easiest aquarium fish to breed. They display the parental care, yet they breed less often. So this is the reason that you don't need a separate container to breed them. So they mature at about 7 months, and this is when you expect to see some eggs on rocks in your tank. This egg will develop and fry will come out. The female and male will guard the egg and will not eat them. So the next fish in the list is zebra danios. So zebra danios is one of the easiest fish to breed in an aquarium hobby. While this fish will spawn nearly continuous in a community aquarium, it's unlikely for an aquarist to ever see any zebra danios fry. The adult and other fish will normally consume every single eggs in the aquarium and any fry that are lucky enough to hatch. For any zebra danios fry to survive, this fish should be bred in a special breeding tank. Marbles should be there in the bottom of the breeding tank to allow the eggs to fall out of reach of the hungry adults. Once the fish has spawned, the adults should be immediately removed from the aquarium so the eggs and fry will be safe. So the next fish in the list is gourami fish. The breeding process of gourami is quite different from other fish. Before breeding, the males will build a nest in the water. Once the eggs are laid, the males will take the egg into their nest and protect them from other fish and the females until they are hatched. So the next fish is betta fish. So in order to breed betta, you need to introduce the female to the male slowly. You can do this by putting the female into a small container. Once you got them together, mating will begin. Once the eggs are laid, it will be the male that will care for the eggs. This is when you should remove the female from the tank. So this was our information regarding the easiest fish that you can breed in your home aquarium. I hope this video will definitely help you. More videos are coming soon to my channel, so please stay tuned to my channel.